Don't engage alone. We do this together.
Yeah!
Yeah!
We got it! We got it!
New 52 book.
Somebody clip this one.
Welcome to Under Two Capes. I am Jared. I am here with Nick from the Phoenix Press. What's up, brother?
Oh, another year, another chance for James Gunn to disappoint us.
And I'm here with Taladia Plays. What's up, brother?
Hey, what's up, everyone? I am hopeful for 2025.
We'll see. So today we are doing a 2024 year in review because it's going to be the last Under Two Capes episode of 2024. Man, where's the time go? But first off, hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas and start off by highlighting a few things. First off, not only do I now rule Atlantis, but I lead the Avengers now.
That is very shiny.
Made of aircraft aluminum. So this is
Have you tried throwing it?
Legit.
Have you tried throwing it?
No, I haven't because I'm not strong. I'm not a super soldier, Nick. I'm not pretending to be one like Sam Wilson.
I mean, Sam Wilson can throw it. So was U.S. agent before he got the serum. So what's your excuse, Jared?
Anyway, so then I got a few BVS McFarlane figures. I got Doomsday.
Oh my God, it's Doomsday.
Yeah, exactly. It's the Ninja Turtle Doomsday.
He keeps making them. It's almost like they sell very well.
Yeah, I got the armored Batman, and yes, he has the Kryptonite Spear. Why did you say that name? I got the Nightmare Batman. So now I have a hot toy and a McFarlane toy. And, Taladia, you'll love this, Superman.
Yes!
Superman, that version. And then I picked up the behind-the-scenes art book of Man of Steel. I didn't have this one.
Oh, wow.
So now I have the one for BVS, Justice League, Man of Steel, and Wonder Woman is coming in the mail soon.
I bet the Watchmen art book is really interesting.
That would be dope. And then I got a couple of comics.
So basically, you're saying you got Zack Snyder's trilogy basically for the art book.
Pretty much, yeah. So I got JSA Thy Kingdom Come by Jeff Johns.
I've never got that.
The Trade of Rebel Moon, the comics. I had all the single issues up until the last one, so I wanted to pick up the trade. I got a metric crap ton of Wonder Woman comics, so Sensational.
As one does.
Outlaw by Hugh Must Not Be Named. I got New 52, Earth 2, Volume 1.
Yes.
I got...
Did you just clean out your local comic shop?
Of Wonder Woman content, yes. Tales of the Amazons.
Yeah.
Trial of the Amazons.
Yeah.
Nubia on the Amazons. And a bunch of
When
single issues. Yeah, go ahead.
I bet when you walked through the door, the owner's like, whew, our rent's paid for this month.
Yeah, exactly. So I got this, which is a collection of all the great Wonder Woman covers. Superman, Wonder Woman, number 27, homaging Batman vs. Superman.
Yes.
Superman, Wonder Woman, number 2.
Speaking of famous Wonder Woman artists, Bill Mr. Lopes is actually going to be at Great Lakes Con doing in February.
Should check that out. So Superman, Wonder Woman, number 11.
Which we covered.
Yeah, Superman and Wonder Woman number 16, which we did not cover because it's written by Peter J. Tomasi. I just got it for the cover. The tie-in comic for Wonder Woman 1984.
Ew.
This one's a good one. This one is the new Wonder Woman 40, but it's a variant cover homaging 300.
This is the mascara!
Yeah, exactly. There's this one homaging... This is when Wonder Woman was a Star Sapphire. And then I got issue from the Jimenez run. Then the last thing I picked up is the omnibus for New 52 Wonder Woman.
That is a thick boy.
Yes, it is. It collects all 35 issues of Azzarella's Wonder Woman.
Huh.
Okay, that's neat.
This is the one that established the Zeus origin.
Cool.
All right, so that's what I picked up. Do you guys have anything that you picked up that you want to highlight?
Mine hasn't come in the mail yet.
Oh, okay.
The only thing I want to highlight is I saw Sonic 3 earlier, and it was great.
Okay. I'm sorry, what?
I saw Sonic 3 earlier today. It was awesome.
I bet it was. Hey, what's up, Cameron? And what's up, Nemo? Yeah, we'll see if 2025 is better. And so
5.
2025, yeah. 2024 was interesting of a year.
It was the year we won.
How do we win?
How did we win?
I mean, there's the one way that we're not going to talk about. But also, I feel it's kind of just a general sense. It feels like the tide is finally turning. It feels like a lot of the corporations are starting to wake up, and a lot of the crap they're doing is not selling. And like, oh crap, we need to make money. Like, I'm not saying we've fully won yet, but it feels like things are changing.
I think I know
I'm tippy-toeing, Jared. I'm tippy-toeing around certain things.
I know. But yeah, as for me, it seems a lot like to a certain degree, a lot of our stuff is winning, and it's like the very fact that like Madam Web failed or all these other projects failed, and it's like it's showing them make a good movie, people will show up for it. That's it.
Oh, kind of like if you bring back Wolverine and you actually put him in the frickin' suit, you'll make $1 billion.
And don't denigrate him. Yeah, exactly.
Can we please make the suit yellow
and not
animated? And real
and not black spandex?
Yeah, exactly.
Or black yellow jacket?
Yeah, exactly. And I think one of the most crazy things that happened this year actually happened recently is that the Wonder Woman hashtag actually picked up, because when I put it out, because I'm a relative nobody on Twitter, and yeah, never underestimate pissed off fans. And yes, Randy, go woke, go broke is a real thing.
I mean, Jared didn't really start the fire. It was always burning since the world was turning.
Yes, thank you, Nick.
So there is one good thing though that did come out this year.
What?
Is the fact that canceled Suicide Squad and now they're going to focus on another Batman game.
Well, it still kind of remains to be seen what they do with this final episode, because me and Jared have talked about it, and if they don't actually revive Batman, I will have every right to be pissed.
Mm-hmm. Now, if they do, you could still be pissed, but you could be less pissed.
Yeah. What would be funny is if he actually doesn't get revived, we do a pre-recorded episode and I just go off ranting and you bleep all my curse words.
It'll just bleep the entire episode, like bleep.
That's like the only way we could actually do it without me just like, I can't do it live.
Yeah, exactly. But if they bring it back, it'll still be like stupid. But okay, it won't be like all right, fine. It's not. It'll be better. It'll still be bad. Now here's the thing, Taladia. Don't be so sure about them making another Batman game being a good thing, because here's the problem: the Rocksteady of the Arkhamverse is not the same Rocksteady we have now.
Well, here's what they could do. Sorry, Taladia, you were first.
I was gonna say it's a good thing that they're pivoting back to single player games. That's what I mean that the good thing. I don't mean it's not going to be like the same old Rocksteady. I already know that it's not going to be like the same old Rocksteady. But what I mean is that they're pivoting back to single player games. They're not venturing out and doing looter shooter based games, which didn't work for 2024.
Okay. I mean, all things considered, Rockstar was so out of their element with Suicide Squad. Like, yeah, a lot of the extra crap didn't
Rockstar?
work.
Rockstar? Yeah, wait, Rockstar.
Rocksteady.
GTA Suicide Squad. Actually, you know what's kind of funny? A Suicide Squad game made like GTA. That actually doesn't sound like a bad idea.
No, but Rocksteady was so out of their element with Suicide Squad. Yeah, all the extra crap didn't help. But what it ultimately comes down to is they made a game they were not comfortable making.
And not prepared to make. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Which is sad because the idea was there. The problem is the execute as it most of the time is in the gaming industry. The idea is there. The execution is just dog crap.
I don't necessarily agree, but we can agree to disagree on that.
All right. But overall, yeah, in terms of comics, let's not forget we got the Absolute Universe. We got Jacked Batman, which was one up. It's disputed if it was the highest selling comic of the year. However, it was a high selling comic, so I'll give it that much.
Did Ultimate Spider-Man premiere this year?
I don't think it premiered this year. I think that was a 2023 holdover.
But still, the first trade came out this year, and it's new to me, so I'm going to declare Ultimate Spider-Man a winner.
Okay, there you go. That works. Absolute Wonder Woman, purely for being better than whatever the hell Tom King is doing. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing we got is that crap Tom King Wonder Woman run, which I hope ends and is burned to the ground.
You know, we need to get Tom King off Wonder Woman.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, exactly. We need a retcon Trinity. Use the hashtags, people. Use the hashtags.
What is the hashtag, Jared?
It is hashtag King off Wonder Woman. It'll come across my crawl.
Literally, it was on the screen as we were saying that.
Yeah, and then it's hashtag retcon Trinity. The reason we say retcon Trinity is we don't want Wonder Woman to. We don't want Trinity to exist as a character at all. Get the character away. Get rid of. So it's funny. So you know how Grok has that AI, like essentially Chat GPT? I put in the hashtag. It knows what the hashtag is now.
You trained it. You trained the AI.
I trained the AI. Which, all right. So all that. So, and in terms of like the status update of the hashtag working, we're on a good track. We're going well. It hasn't trended yet. But we're in a good position. What we plan to do is find a day when a Wonder Woman issue is gonna come out, and we'll do a trending day like Sammy does with the Ayer cut and stuff, and then see if we can get it actually trending then. Because if we can get it trending, like this way, DC Comics is significantly more likely to pay attention to Twitter than Warner Brothers Discovery, because Warner Brothers Discovery is this big company that has all this cash armor supposedly, but DC has significantly less armor. So
you know what, Jared? Yeah. I think you can do it.
Yeah, and then if it gets trending, and plus Talati and I have mutual friends we're gonna reach out to help out, and if it gets big enough, if the fire burns bright enough, there is a chance that this happens. There is 110%. The fire rises, exactly. There is 110% a chance. John can go with. See, here's the thing, Randy. John is too established for them to retcon out. Trinity isn't yet. She was just born. So you could take the adult Trinity, make that an Elseworlds or like a possible future, and then retcon out the baby to not be Wonder Woman's daughter or make it a pawn used by Cersei to screw with Diana. No. There's any number of ways you could get her out.
No. Here's what's gonna happen. So it's gonna be revealed that Steve Trevor teamed up with Paul in order to gaslight Diana into thinking she has a child named Trinity.
No.
Wait, Paul is the sovereign.
I got a good one.
Yeah,
this would be funny. Cersei and Steve Trevor got together and they made a baby from that.
Yeah,
no. Cersei and Paul.
That's true.
It would be really cool. It would have been my ideas.
Yeah. Both ideas.
Mine is a meme. Yours is actual story.
Yeah. Both ideas are fine. But in terms of so So the idea is that, and even if King leaves Wonder Woman and they leave Trinity, we're still gonna flood it with Trinity hashtag. The plan is, whenever King promotes anything, we're gonna flood the comments with hashtag King off Wonder Woman and hashtag retcon Trinity, particularly when he collabs with DC on his post. We're like, that's it. We're not playing anymore, dude. Your run is done. Now, the interesting thing, and we were talking about this before we went live, is let's assume this works. The precedent that this is going to set. Because now the fans actually have a way of making their voices heard when a run sucks and completely character assassinates the character. And it'll be
all your fault. How dare you give fans a voice, a say in the comic book?
I know. In the comic book,
how dare you make too many better?
Guys like Mark Waid will be pissed because it means they can't character assassinate characters anymore. And I'm like, I'm sorry. That's what happens when you write corporate comics. You don't get to do like all of your artistic expression BS. You have to stick with the characters the way they are.
I'm sure the other Mark in comics will be shaking in his boots.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Cameron says, I feel like they're going to prop up Damian, John, and Trinity because DC finally learned that they should have been doing that. Unfortunately, in my opinion, it's too late. They're going to try to, but the problem is the Wonder Woman. Here's what I discovered in my research and my time during the hashtag. Literally, no one that's a legitimate Wonder Woman account, and by legitimate, I mean no one that's not a Tom King shill likes Trinity. No one.
The younger Trinity should be Nightwing, Connor, Superboy, and Donna Troy.
Or Cassie. My point is, because Trinity is the superhero name of Diana's daughter. That's who I'm talking about here. No one likes this character. Because at least with John, even when he was established as a kid, there was a fan base that liked him. Hell, Tavia's gonna hop in the chat, and he's checking out because I said his name. But at least with John, you had a fan base for him. Mm-hmm. 0 people like Trinity.
Damian has earned a fan base.
Yeah, Damian is a different thing, though. Damian is like a different thing compared to Trinity and John, right? And here's my take.
Damian has a little bit of the armor because he's a bat character. Bat characters always have a little more security.
Yeah.
But and by the way, so Max says what I would reveal is that the Tom King was a fabrication by imprisoned Dr. Psycho who self-inserted himself as the solver in the story he made up. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And look this way, if I became the Wonder Woman editor, I would legit tell Tom King, you're ending your story and you're gonna make it so it's not canon afterwards. And you're gonna murder Trinity. That's what you're gonna do. Because let me put it this way, and this is exactly what I would say to Tom King. You murder characters all the time. What difference does it make this time? Oh, is it because you won't get royalties if you actually use Donna? Because here's the problem with Trinity. She's more redundant than John Kent is. Because not only do you have one Wonder Girl, you have 3.
Check the comments.
Yeah.
Garbage chat.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Jesus. But
I couldn't say that on stream.
Yeah, there were 3 Wonder Girls who all legitimately, who, by the way, all 3 at certain points in DC canon or Elseworlds became Wonder Woman. And they have more of a right than just a character that was created because Tom King wanted royalties. That's why he created the character. Because when you hear his motivation for the character, it literally is, Nick, I'm going to pitch this to you. Because Batman and Superman have kids, Wonder Woman should have a kid. Notice he didn't talk about what having a kid adds to Diana as a character.
This is why we've had like this rash of like all these 2-bit writers like Punchline, Duella Dent, all these new characters. And it's at the expense of legacy characters like Cassie or Donna, Tim, Spoiler, Stephanie Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Like all these great side characters that have a legacy and a history that they could use. But no, they create the new characters because they want a paycheck.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the sickening part because and we say this every time they gender and or race and or sexuality bend a character, you have essentially that version of the character, use it. No one's going to complain if like you use Icon instead of if you make an Icon movie instead of making a black Superman movie. No one's going to complain and scream woke. Well, some people will, but still.
I mean, hell, was there really that much controversy for Batwing?
No, not really, because guess what?
I mean,
he was a unique character, though.
A bit superfluous, but like, I don't really think there was a point to him, but I had no objection to him on a racial grounds.
Yeah, it was like, okay, it's Iron Man essentially, but Batman, and that kind of works to a degree. And it's like with Batwoman or like any of these characters. Yes, like this way, they're redundant, not because of like, kind of because of the role, but mainly because the Bat family is freaking huge. But still, it's not like. My point is, this is why I am sure we're not going to see, regardless of the hashtag, I don't think Trinity is going to survive because you literally have 3 other characters who have become Wonder Woman at different points in DC lore, and the fan base likes them, or in Yara Flor's case, tolerates and wants her to be like at least redone and like fixed, because there is some stuff with Yara that they need to fix, and this is what Britt and I will go over on Saturday. But it's like Trinity is not needed. That's the issue here. And this is coming from a guy. This is when I have an issue with Tom King. When he was on my friend Robert's show, he bragged about how he has this vast comics knowledge. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, Britt? And yes, I will use her intro.
He's back.
Britt says, and what's up, Britt? Trinity needs to go. Diana being a stay-at-home mom was literally her nightmare, and Tom King actually made it. That's the other thing, Nick. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm using Nick because he has not read this run, so I want to get his fresh reactions. All right. So here's what happens. And Taladia, you too, as a matter of fact. All right. So here's the thing. Trinity feels like a young... No, but Legion, my problem is you literally... Donna and Cassie make Trinity redundant, both of which have been Wonder Woman in better runs. But anyway, so my point is, okay, so here's the story now. So you know how the Sovereign was pitched as Wonder Woman's new top bad guy, Taladia and Nick?
Okay.
Wonder Woman has never fought him. Well, actually, she fought him once. She was captured, and then Sovereign just let her go. And then literally, you know who takes down the Sovereign? The Wonder Girls and Professor and Detective Chimp, while Diana has been sitting on a deserted Themyscira for some reason, breastfeeding her daughter.
You mean sitting on a bum?
Yeah, exactly. In the Wonder Woman book, Diana doesn't do anything to advance the plot. And really what it is, and Tom King kind of said this without saying it, it's really just because he wants to write other characters, because he didn't want to write Wonder Woman. Now, Diana and Claudia are not from the... It doesn't matter if they're in the class of Legion. She's not in the class of Super Sons either. They were created a decade before she was. She's not in their class.
The Super Sons were created in 2016, right? Yeah.
This whole thing about because Batman and Superman have kids, Wonder Woman has to have a kid... That is very like... Oh, by the way, here's the other thing. So guess who walks up to the Sovereign's house, Nick?
Who?
Clark Kent. And he interviews the Sovereign. And the Sovereign tells a journalist his entire backstory about how he rules America from the shadows.
What?
Exactly. That was my reaction, because it's a backup story where the Sovereign tells Clark and Jimmy his entire backstory about him ruling in the shadows. And then, spoiler alert, guess what? Clark and Jimmy put it out on TikTok.
So, wait, what?
Literally, that's what it is.
So basically, Sovereign's like, you sly dog, you got me monologuing.
To a journalist. Why would you tell a journalist your entire backstory when you're supposed to be secretly the king of America?
I thought Tom King was smart. He's supposed to be former CIA or something.
See, here's the thing. I've read good Tom King books. I am not a Tom King specific hater. I loathe this run. He has made me hate Steve Trevor more than I ever have. Because Steve Trevor, guess who took down this? Guess who discovered all the Sovereign's weaknesses? Didn't they already bust me? No, Legion. They didn't expose him. Because if they did already bust him, why is Jimmy doing this reveal on TikTok about the Sovereign?
I mean, your love for Steve Trevor was already at rock bottom, but Tom King exposed that rock bottom has a basement.
See, here's the thing. I always didn't like Tom King because of the rebirth. Tom King. Well, yeah. I always didn't like Steve Trevor. Same guy. But for like a while. But this is the first time he is rapidly approaching Lois Lane levels of hatred in my mind.
Lois Lane.
That is the level where I am at, because here's the thing. Tom King's going into his Wonder Woman run. This is what he said. Detective Chimp us in the hand. No, Legion. This is literally what happened. Clark Kent shows up to the Sovereign, interviews him, because the part of this issue is literally called The Origin of the Sovereign. And then Clark, the Sovereign, tells his entire story to a freaking journalist.
What?
Why would you do that, you idiot? Not calling you an idiot, Legion. I'm calling the Sovereign an idiot. Clark shows up because... Yeah, exactly. Well, because I'm pretty sure he would talk to Diana, and Diana would go, "Oh, the Sovereign's there. I'm fighting this guy named the Sovereign, he's like a king of America." Diana is still supposed to be a fugitive, but yeah, that's the other thing. In the Mark Waid book, she's in the Justice League, but in the Wonder Woman run, she's a fugitive.
What?
There's not connect. There's no connectivity there.
Yes, there was, Legion. Yes, there was, No, but here's the thing, Legion. Assuming that's right, why would the Sovereign then talk to a journalist? That's my issue here, Legion. Why would the Sovereign talk to a journalist?
Oh, but Jared, there's a very simple explanation for that.
And then it's like stuff happens. That's my issue. But yeah. Nick, so Wonder Woman's a fugitive in her own book, but in the Justice League book, it's all fine.
That makes no sense.
There's no, but Legion, you're missing the point of the argument. The point is here, why would the Sovereign, who's supposed to be the smart guy that's ruled America for hundreds of years, why would he talk and give his entire story to a journalist? Why would he?
I mean, my only speculation is he thought he couldn't be hurt or touched.
No, but still, why would you risk talking to a journalist? You're supposed to be the secret king of America. Nick, that's a very important word. In Tom King's own words, by the way, secret king of America.
It's not a secret if you tell people.
Exactly. You'd think Tom King being in the CIA, he'd be used to keeping a secret.
Yeah, he knows where some bodies are buried.
Yeah, Tom King he used to be in the CIA. You didn't know that? No, he was a counterterrorism officer for the CIA. Props to you, dude. My issues with you have nothing to do with that. It just means to do with you writing in this particular book. That's it. I liked. Yeah, he was in the CIA, Cameron. I I tolerated the first half of your Batman run. Hey, what's up, Tavia? And we literally said Tavia's going to show up.
Yeah, we
willed him into existence.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so you know what I did? So I was redoing my shelves. I literally cleared off all Tom King books from my shelf.
You have kinged off.
I have dekinged my shelf. Yes, that is exactly. The whole issue is Sovereign was moving the goalpost, trying to keep Chimp from busting him. No, but again, what? Try to kill Detective Chimp. You have resources. You have Grail on your payroll. I'm pretty sure Grail could kill Detective Chimp. You don't talk to a journalist. That's it. That is the stupid part.
That is like the one thing he had to not do, and he did it anyway. Yeah,
that is my issue, Legion. This logically doesn't make sense. Legion versus Jared, Dawn of Detective Chimp. Yeah, exactly. By Legion, all love, brother. I love you like a brother, dude. I'm just saying this is the way I see it from my perspective. Also, Wonder Woman punching her mom in the face is the problem, and then right next to it, Trinity punching Diana in the face. So if you want me to like this character, who by the way, again, the fan base rejected it, but I'm like, if you want me to like this character, showing her as a kid punching her mother in the face is not the way to do that. That's my whole thing. Yeah, exactly. See, this is what the internet can learn from. Legion, I disagree on this. It's all love. It's all love. There you go. I've read the issues. It's not like I'm just pulling this out of my ass. Honestly, there's so many plot holes we shouldn't have. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't. I hope Wonder Woman punches Superman in the issue. Jesus. Trust me, if you want to see Wonder Woman punch Superman, just read anything by Peter J. Tomasi.
Why did we say that name?
No, it's not Legion. If anything, it's going down. The sales are collapsing on this run, Legion. It's not selling as well as you think it is.
It's going
now you just need a very good-looking YouTuber to start a hashtag campaign.
Which I did. Thank you. The problem is that all these guests. That's the problem, Legion. The guest characters do more for the plot than Wonder Woman does in the Wonder Woman book. That's the issue, is that Tom King clearly wants to write these other characters more, and he's using the Wonder Woman book to write these other characters. That's it. Right, so
it's making more money than the mainline continuity.
It is 100%. It's selling more. It's almost like it's not the character that's selling. But wait, what did Yara Flor do in the storyline? She robbed a bank. Yeah.
Why?
Because they tried to do. Because the Wonder Girls were doing what Diana should have been doing and taking down the Sovereign. So they went after his cash, his armory, his Bitcoin. Yes, exactly.
Wait, Bitcoin?
Yeah. I never wanted to believe DC did disrespect, but Super Wonder likes the open eyes. Thank you. That's what we're trying to do, Cameron. Open your eyes to the fact that DC clearly hates these characters. Have you all nominations are? See, here's the thing, Legion. The Eisners are about as valid as the Oscars. It's all a popularity contest. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, that's what it is. Ultimately, when the overall Wonder Woman fan base has rejected this run, like I can tell you they have, and when the sales are collapsing, like I can tell you they are, like, let me put it this way, since issue 14, that was supposed to be the most important issue, it hasn't gotten a reprint. That should tell you that much. It tells me no one's ordering this book.
It says a lot.
Exactly. But that's my point. But my point is, it's like, it's not doing as well as you think. You may enjoy the run, and you know what, dude? That is more power to you. Just the point is, don't act like this is the best run of Wonder Woman ever, or it's outperforming modern runs. It's not. It is not. It just keeps collapsing. And eventually, they're going to do what they always do to Tom King and kick him off the book where he belongs. Anyway, you know what's funny? Spider-Man fan base and Wonder Woman fan base are some same boat. Yeah, exactly. I have to be honest. I'm not a fan of either Super Wonder. Yeah, exactly. There you go. I have friends who are small timers compared to most who are recognized by Eisners. Can't confirm it's definitely not all a popularity contest. They work on getting it. Yeah, but in terms of the big guys, it's a popularity contest. Feels like the only good DCs these days are absolute stuff. Yeah, those are the ones that are really selling that well. Probably because they're doing new stuff. I mean, even when they're doing questionable stuff, like in the Wonder Woman book, they're still doing fun stuff. But anyway, so let's go to comics. All right, so Nick, what's like your best? Oh, okay. Nick has to go, but anyway, dude, I will see you later, brother.
Favorite comic was Ultimate Spider-Man Volume 1.
Okay, cool.
Favorite movie was Wolverine and Deadpool.
There you go. All good, dude. All good.
Sorry, I didn't sleep much last night. I stayed up for you because I promised you I'd be here, but I can barely keep my eyes open. God bless you all. Have a great 2024 was a good year for us. Let's make 2025 even better. Claudia, thank you. Jared, thank you. I'll see you all in no massive swag, massive W.
Yes, exactly.
See you all in 2025.
I'll
Peace
see
out.
you guys. All right. So anyway, but Taladio, what's been like one of your favorite comics things that we've read in 2024?
Absolute Superman, easily.
Mhm.
Either that or Absolute Batman, one or the other. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Remember-
Legion says World's Finest is great. Action has picked back up. Superman Proper is fire. Yeah, exactly. There's tons of good DC. Yeah, exactly. So my favorite anything Jeremy Adams is good. Yes, exactly. Daniel Warren Johnson Transformers. Yes, is great. There you go. Jeremy Adams has nailed it. Particularly Green Lantern. But yeah, Absolute was great.
That's my highlight of 2024, by the way. The same for comics wise.
Mhm.
The Absolute Universe is my highlights.
Yeah, exactly. Mine too, to a degree, because even though the main, particularly Wonder Woman, because I have a comfort Wonder Woman book, so there you go. But in terms of movies, yeah, Deadpool, Wolverine,
Yeah.
that came out in 2024, right?
Yes, it did. Yeah.
Yeah, Deadpool, Wolverine was a dramatic, like
Shake.
killer movie, like absolutely like killer, and it basically showed that hey, because now if you notice, the X-Men are showing up in what if?
Can I say what's my favorite movie though for 2024?
Yeah, go ahead.
So besides the obvious Deadpool and Wolverine, I have to say Terrifier 3. I know before you go at me at this, there's a specific reason for that. In terms of horror movies, Terrifier 3 was my favorite horror film for 2024. But in terms of comic book films, it was Deadpool and Wolverine. Then close second is obviously I'm going to be seeing Sonic, and from what I've heard, it looks positive, so I'm going to be checking it out.
That could be fun. That could be fun.
Sorry that I just talked about Terrifier.
Yeah, on the podcast, it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, so that's fun. In terms of like least favorite comic book thing, probably Madam Web.
Yep. No.
Yeah,
actually, Craven the Hunter. Craven the Hunter.
I haven't seen Craven yet. I need to. So, if it's bad, I can tell you it's bad.
It's bad.
Alien Romulus, I also really enjoyed. That was fun.
Yeah.
Have you seen Alien Romulus, Claudia?
Yeah, I loved it.
Okay, cool.
Of course, because the fact is I had to watch it because I watched the Alien franchise with you. Remember for movie night we did Aliens 2 and we did Predators. So I thought why not jump into Alien Romulus, right? And then I could talk to it with Max. So by the way, shout out to Movie Madness Entertainment.
Shout out to Max. That's the other thing that I really want to talk about is that in 2024, Comics League got to 1,000 subscribers. So that is the biggest thing. Britt and I grew massively with the Super Wonder Show. We started the basically King Off Wonder Woman hashtag, which is going across the screen right now. A lot of stuff happened that really solidified Comics League as a thing now. And it's humbling that, first off, people take my opinion on stuff for like comic books and stuff. It's something that I'm still getting used to, honestly. It's weird because I'm like, you do get, so you get a little bit of like, of kind of imposter syndrome, and in that sense, it's like, should I mean, like, wow, people actually pay attention to me. But then you like realize that like when you see people, when people come to me on like comments and say that like I feel like I fit in here because the DC fan base is very culty. I very much like know that everything was good. Or how about the fact that in terms of interviews, I got Comic Explained first off. Thank you, Claudia. Hey, what's up, Sean Franklin? Comic Historian before he unfortunately passed away. R.I.P. Benny Party. You know what? Moment of silence for Comic Historian. All right. And yeah, Sam Liu. There's tons of really great guests.
Sam Liu has been on Jared's channel multiple times, guys. You don't know how grateful that is because he worked on Creature Commandos. If you guys didn't know that, he's been director for a couple of episodes, and very good episodes, mind you. Just putting that out there.
Yeah, he did all the even number episodes, so we'll look at that. So I'll consider after it goes. I know I said I'm not going to watch the rest of it. I'm going to wait. Legion says biggest comment see if it's having a platform. People are reaching out, say they got back in the yeah, exactly. That is the best, Legion. Because here's the thing, that's what I'm trying to do. Ultimately, it's that I'm trying to get people to read comic books. That's why we always do things where we talk about the books, talk about why we like it. Yes, we are critical of this stuff, but we're critical because we love it. That's the thing. I'm not a hater for hater's sake. I've admitted when Tom King has done stuff right. I put out a video defending Heroes in Crisis. That should tell you I'm not a Tom King hater. I'm a Tom King hater on a specific book. That is it. Because here's why it is so heartbreaking for me. I know he's a good writer. That's my problem. But anyway, besides that, I don't want to make this a whole Tom King stream, but it is very like interesting, particularly on the Super Wonder show, where like we now have people coming and talking about how like we even converted people to seeing the value of Superman and Wonder Woman because they listened to our arguments on the show. So when you're actually having, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, well, yeah.
You converted me from Wonder Bat to Super Wonder. Remember that, Jared?
Yeah, Legion, I've heard about that. I'm going to pick that up when I go to my LCS. It looks fantastic. But yeah, it's one of those things where when you actually see the tangible effect you're having on people, that's when it really gets very like humbling. And it is extremely, I am very like,
okay. Did he freeze? Guys, did he freeze? Hello?
Yeah, sorry. All right. So I'm all good to talk about like to talk about this for as long as you guys want me to, which will probably be for like really long time. I am totally fine to do it, and I am ready to continue. And I'm fully ready to see what 2025 has in common. And yes, I'm back, guys. I'm back. Oh,
yeah. I thought it was on my end. I was thinking, oh my god, my internet gone.
No, we both did, but I think that is honestly. So now let's talk about 2025, and then we'll wrap up. One of the things that I want to do for 2025 is I'm gonna try and get Comic Pop on the channel, so I can get so I can say I've gotten all three on the channel, and then. Yeah, I would love to get like the writer of Absolute Wonder Woman on the run on the show, Kelly Thompson, to talk about the book. And yes, I really hope that in 2025 I can do a video saying, "Hey, Tom King's off Wonder Woman." So that's a lot of you. What do you want to do for 2025?
So I want to collab with as many content creators as I can in 2025. That's including Chainsaw Reacts, Ronan Unchained. And a few other creators I'm reaching out to. I want to collab with them and talk about the DCU side of it and whatnot. I'm also excited for the Superman movie, and I've already made plans to go and see the Superman film with my brother next year. Me and him have already come up with the idea to go and see it. He's very excited for the film because I showed him the trailer. He's like, I want to go and see it next year. So that's my elder brother, by the way.
J. Dot says, I just discovered your channel as of an hour ago, so looking forward to the ride. Hey, welcome aboard, J. Dot. We're happy to have you here. You excited for this second biggest movie of 2025? Oh, you mean Superman? Yeah, I like this way. The trailer made me a little bit like, okay, I'm down. I'm interested to see where you go. And then Randy says, Super Wonder Legacy is the best thing going right now. I thank you. I know Britt and I really appreciate that. And we will there's definitely more episodes coming out. In fact, on Saturday, I'm going to tell you this right now. Britt and I will be going live, and we're going to create our own Justice Leagues. We're going to do a general one, then we're going to do a Justice League that's only female characters.
Oh, female Justice League.
All female Justice League. And then we'll talk about from our end 2024 and 2025 what we're gonna do there. And in terms of, by the way, movie night, we still don't know what the movie is. I got a DM J Heat because it's his pick, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, you know what, Taladia, where can we find you, and what have you got coming on your channel?
Okay, you guys can check me out on YouTube at Taladia Plays. What I got coming up on my channel is that I'll be doing my reaction video will be up for Creature Commandos. I know Jared doesn't like it, but hey, more power to him. I am going to be that video will be up either midnight tonight, which is UK time, and I'll be uploading it, or 1 a.m. UK time. And also I will be doing video collabs with Jared for Snyder Fans Read Comics. It won't be next week, but the week after. We'll be coming back after the New Year's, and we'll be doing Into the Multiverse, a DC Comics podcast, as we'll be doing episode 2. The first episode went really bad, so I apologize.
It's all good.
So,
it's all good. So I gave you what's going on with Comics League, and so the Wednesday video is going to be discussing the hashtag campaign, why Tom King has to leave the Wonder Woman book, and more on that. So stay heroic, everyone. Remember, Lois Lane is Lois Lame, and Steve Trevor is Steve Never. They belong with General Zod. Hashtag King off Wonder Woman and hashtag Retcon Trinity. Zois and Max about for life. See you later. Bye-bye.